Right, so today we're gonna do like a sniping tutorial thingy majig, but I'm just gonna share with you like the tips and tricks that I know that I've gained over the years of playing Call of Duty and how to properly snipe and how to handle yourself. But actually, before we do that, I can run you through my sensitivity. So what I use as my sensitivity and stuff for my mouse, I use 800 DPI. My mouse sensitivity is 5. It's just 5. It doesn't change. The ADS is legacy. Depends. I've tried relative. I personally didn't like it. I just feel like I didn't really have a lot of control using it. So switch back to legacy, and again, there's not a massive difference to what most people might use. So the high zoom multiplier is just 1.10, low zoom 1.10. They're both the same. I used to have it on 1.15, but I find that a bit too high. It just helps me for, like, you know, for the likes of flick shots and everything. That's what it helps for. So now in terms of sniping, especially on PC, it's going to be a lot different for you console players, or if you're just on PC using a controller. Okay, so you can see me. I've got this bot on recruit, and I swear to God, sometimes it doesn't feel like it's on recruit. So we're going to start off with centering. So what centering is, if you look at this blue dot, or not this blue dot, this white dot. Oh shit, here he comes. Ah, get out of here. Get out, get away, get away, get away, get away. So this white dot in the middle here is the center of your crosshair. So if I go into the center of this number 4 and I aim in, my scope's going to show up there. I'm sorry, I need to keep running away from this bot. Centering has been around Call of Duty for sniping since forever, since as far as I know, since I started sniping back in Modern Warfare 2. So I'm gonna pick another thing out, and just to show you, give you an example of what I mean. So the door handle on this green door, that's it. When you do zoom in, you've got a small sway, but it's nothing you won't be able to control. Every time you aim in, you will be centered, no matter what. So that does help immensely for hitting your shots as accurately as you possibly can. So, for example, if I get the bot here, and I'm going to center my scope on him, and I'll show you what I mean. So, centered, bot Harris, right? Come on, Harris, where are you? And again, oh, I'll do the same thing with the HDR. So again, it's just always gonna center on him no matter what. Obviously, as you can tell, the HDR is a bit slower than the AX50 aiming down sight. Now, what a lot of people do as a force of habit, especially controller players, they'll automatically hold their breath in whenever they aim down sight, which is, again, not really a big deal. It just basically means that you're gonna be holding your breath down, and that's it. It doesn't really make a huge difference. The only time I will ever use my oh, the HDR got a hit marker. Wow. So the only time I will ever hold my breath in is if I'm going for long shots, and that's all I'll ever need to use it for. I don't know if you've seen in my videos that where I'm jumping around corners and I'm doing this and flicking onto the target and hitting them while in the air, jumping in the air, and as long as it's close enough range, it shouldn't affect your shot. I'm gonna show you an example here. Oh. So, for example, if I do that, even though I was still in the air, my shot was still accurate enough to hit him. That's because I still centered on him. Whenever I zoomed in, I was already on him. Now, it's different if you're dragging onto your target. That's a different ball game entirely, and I'm going to show you that now as well. So if so drag scoping is again, it's been a popular thing ever since. It's been popular ever since people started sniping, because drag scoping is one of the easiest things to do. Now, it's not exactly something I would do because I play PC. I prefer to have I prefer to be sort of pinpoint accurate. So I prefer the R to be snapping onto him straight away whenever I aim in. But dragging isn't as easy on PC for me anyway as it would be on a controller. So if I try to drag now, like that first one, that was just my mistake. When it comes to no scopes, obviously no scopes are usually just by chance. But what I've learned over the years, see if you are being centered, your no scopes, from my experience, have a higher chance of hitting. So again, there, in terms of the no scope, if you try and center as best as you can, no scopes are likely to hit. Just helps whenever you're not nearly dead. So again, centering this yellow thing here, it's in the center of my crosshair. I aim in, I'm on it, just like that. Bot Harris is coming up. Oh, he's coming. He's a-coming. No! I know he's a bot, but Jesus Christ, just give me it. Always do this. So, center, red, nice little red square. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Again, center, 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 center it. Center it. Center it. Again, it's not I mean, it's not exactly the hardest thing to do, but it will take getting used to, especially if you're really used to drag scoping. There's also this little trick here as well. It's not really a trick, it's more of a tip. When you are sniping, you want to do that. You want to, like, as you're aiming in, center as you're aiming in. So for example, what I just did to old boy Harris right there, you sort of aim in and you drag onto your target like that. In terms of, you know, aiming down your sight and hard scoping and stuff, there's not a lot of tips I can give you for that because it's pretty self-explanatory. Aim in and you go to your target and you shoot. It's about it, really. Again, it all comes down to how well you control your sensitivity. So it does. It all comes down to that. So what I would suggest you do, start off with a low sensitivity and work your way up to a higher one. Always center your shot, and if you're having trouble dragging your shot, practice it in a bot lobby. Always practice when you can, if sniping is something you really want to do. I can't really think of anything else that might help you. This is all the tips I know that have helped me, and as you can tell, I'm able to pump out montages. I'm able to snipe consistently and fluently, or fluidly. I don't fucking know. Always center your crosshair on your target before you aim down your sight. That is the biggest tip I can give you now for sniping. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, and yeah, have a good day. Take care.